Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossword. Today is Wednesday, February 21st. Something a student may cut. Class. Doesn't bother. Well, doesn't bother is in you don't mind or you don't even try? I'm not sure. Team VIPs are MVPs. Well, no. Quarterbacks? Author of The Eagle and the Fox and the Fox and the Lion. Sounds like an Aesop kind of thing to me. Where to watch the lightning and the hurricane and hurricanes? That's who are those? They're not like in the main big leagues. They're not like NFL or NBA or MLB. These are NHL teams, aren't they? Is French? How do you say is in French? My French is not good. Il est, right? Something, but that's Latin. I don't know. Grain and some hearty soup, I don't know. Sly sort, could be a sneak. Blank Virtue, 3-time world ice dancing champion? I don't know. Okay, it's not the NHL. So maybe Sneaky was wrong all along. Prior to in poetry is air, before. Doesn't bother. I don't know. In arenas? Maybe? Maybe these are in different leagues and that's why I was confused. What all good children do in a nursery rhyme? All good children go to sleep. I don't know what rhyme they're talking about. Penguins, great. Lemieux, don't have any idea. But Penguins, that's NHL. Do as hair? You style hair if you do it? First MLB team to use artificial turf in a stadium. That'd be the Astros, right? AstroTurf named after them, I think. Dramatis personae portrayers. The cast portrays the dramatic persons. Actress and documentarian Ramini. There's a lot of names in here today that I just do not know. Arthur of the court. Arthur Ashe of the tennis court. Be absorbed as a marinade. Soak in? Maybe. Pole that extends a sail. Oh, just the other day this word came up. It's like a sprit or a sprig or something? It's a sprit, okay. Rodin sculpture featuring a couple whose lips don't quite touch. It must be the kiss. Fellows? Could be pals, but maybe not. Maybe lads? Region that spans about 80% of the Earth's land area. Arabic. Is this like the origin language? Anyway, Leah, this looks like the Sahara Desert. Is French. Est? I still don't know. Doesn't bother, let's be. You don't bother someone if you let them be. It was est. Okay, my French isn't that bad. Grain and hearty soup would be barley? I had soup with barley in it? That would be interesting. What all good children do, I still don't know. Porridge, grain, oat. Okay, this probably isn't QBs. Attempt. Try. My gal. I don't know this. Is it my gal pal? Is that a thing? Tessa? My gal Sal, maybe? Fencing option. You could use a foil to fence in a fencing competition. Body of water bordering Nevada and California. That'll be Lake Tahoe. Mario? I don't think there's a guy named Wario. Team. Oh, the GMs are a VIP for a team. The general managers. What all good children do? Go to something. Persian language. Farsi. Eye-opening experience. When do you open your eye? I don't know. Biological molecule. RNA. Days past are your. Actor Ewan McGregor. Shakespearean fairy queen Mav, something like that. Some workout videos promise ab some things, probably. I don't know this person either. Cry out is to wail, I guess. Playground retort. Do not. I don't know. Loch Ness. Go eat dirt. I don't know. Electricity bill datum. Usage? It's not really a datum, is it? They might be guided tours. Okay, maybe it is usage. Landmark on which most U.S. radio stations base the stars of their call signs. W on the east and K on the west. That'll be the Mississippi River. Where I am, all the radio stations have a K in them. And on the East Coast, they all have a W. Not in them, at the beginning. And this isn't just a U.S. thing, right? Call signs are assigned internationally somehow, and the U.S. got K and W and split them across the Mississippi. Emma, probably. Together with, along with. Still don't know this. Investigate persistently. You dig at. Does so. Lasik is eye-opening in a way. Sure. Clay targets informally are skeets. Official language of Ghana and Botswana, don't know. Go to heaven. All good children go to heaven. I haven't heard this, but sure. Some workout videos promise. Absolution? A solution to your abs? Is that a thing? Ape's weapon in Planet of the Apes. Spear, I guess? International Oil Group OPEC. A fellow is a gent. They have lads and gents today. Therefore is ergo. English? Okay. Excited about something if you're into it or onto it, but I will say into it is more normally meaning that. Certain mattress material? Foam. Abs. Okay, absolution isn't a pun. It's just wrong. Abs of steel is a thing that workout videos really do promise. Commonly torn band, an ACL. What does that mean? What is something ligament, right? But I don't know what the A and the C stand for. Nation that shares an island with part of Indonesia. A nation. I should be able to get it just from the cross, right? East Timor, I think is how you spell that. I could be wrong. Little brats are snots. Takes home nets, like your pay. You net an amount of pay, and that's what you take home. Have fun is enjoy. Oh, I'm so glad East Timor seems to be right. Long times are eons. And we get Joe is mud. Sure, those are both coffee. Beatles compilation. Their #1 hits. YSL is a fashion thing. Okay. You fall behind if you lag. Governor DeSantis Ron. Commercial spaces in an app are they're banners. It'll do. That's sufficient, I guess. Like the names of these vis-a-vis the bracketed languages. The names come from there or something, right? But these are add somethings, probably. Thin cut. I don't know. To look away from is to avert your eyes. To, I don't know. Rooms, they want uteri here, usually. Some downtown street liners. Trees? I don't know. Start over. Renew? It's just an illusion, a mirage. Take a light or two, ignite. To get on is to mount, as in a horse. How ballerinas perform on toe. Fortune tell. I don't get it. Some pub brews are ales. Freezes over. Ices over. Scale buttons. Scales have a tear button. Are these add units? I guess. Fortune tell. Aura? Something's still wrong there. Thin cut. I don't know. Maybe uteri is wrong and the TER just happened to be right? I don't think so. Tim Cook at Apple. Bobby of Bruin's Lore. Bobby Orr. Yeah, meters or liners? Oh, like parking meters, sure. Tautological. Ah. I see. I'll explain that in a second. Oh, to augur is to tell a fortune. And reset. Yeah, so the thing here is that, like, this one says, you know, Lake Tahoe. And from this, I gather that the Washoe word for lake is Tahoe. And at some point, someone said, hey, what do you call that lake? And they say, it's a lake. But, like, you didn't, these, you know, the colonizers didn't speak Washoe. And they said, and they heard the word Tahoe, meaning lake, and said, we'll call this Lake Tahoe. That kind of thing. And isn't there, like, there's a Tom Scott video some time ago, a year or maybe much longer, about, you know, Hill, a place that's, you know, just named Hill in 4 different languages through some sort of comical chain of events involving this. What is that place? Let's look that up right now. Hill, Hull. I know Hull. Torpenhow Hill is claimed, Wikipedia says, here, let me actually get this so you can read it along with me, is claimed to be the name of a hill near the village of Torpenhow, a name that's tautological. According to an analysis by linguist Daryl Francis and locals, there is no landform formerly known as Torpenhow Hill there. So it would be an example of a ghost word, so maybe it doesn't even really exist, but Ridge of the hill with a rocky peak. Huh. Tor and pen and ho apparently all mean hill, roughly, something roughly hillish in 3 different languages. And now it's called Torpenhow Hill. But there's apparently no evidence that this is a real place. But it is a name that, you know. Okay, anyway. So that's the kind of thing that happened with Lake Tahoe. And there's some more well-known examples in America that I can't think of at the moment. Oh, I guess like the names of some tribes, some Native American tribes, right? Like, what do you call yourselves? Iroquois? We're just people. And, you know, Iroquois was the Iroquois word for people. Like, I don't know if Iroquois was the language, but, like, there are stories like that about how some things were named, and I think at least one of them was a Native American tribe, but I don't know which one. Anyway, marinara sauce for mozzarella sticks is a dip. Comedian Bill... don't know. It's better to be lucky than good. Requests asks, what's the reason? Why? Rubber ducky. Annoys is irks. It is Bill Burr. I am not in touch with Bill Burr, like, not in the very obvious sense where, like, he and I don't have a correspondence. I don't regularly speak to him. But I also, like, don't really know who Bill Burr is. And I was like, is that a comedian or a politician or a lawyer? I don't know. I guess he's a comedian. Is he one of the people in the Joe Rogan Experience, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this is easy. Flighty. Can you say flightly? Apparently not. So what was yesterday's? I didn't get yesterday, right? Menfolk? Give me a break. All right, on to a real puzzle. Let's try freak. Nope. Point. Guild? Build. Not bad. And the connections. Badgers and hounds are two words to annoy somebody. It's like bugs and nags. I don't see any others like that. Let's just submit this. Company and a cabaret. These are both groups that perform musical things. Maybe? But no, there's like a super group, a rock group, or is there a super band? I don't know. School of Hard Knocks. I mean, Annie, Cabaret, and Cats, these are famous musicals. Is there another one here somewhere? Maybe Company is one that I just don't know about? Or maybe Hard Knocks is a song from Annie, I think. Maybe. But I don't know any others. Fish. What is thought? Tests? Hard Knocks. I mean, I'm not sure if Hard Knocks is actually from Annie, but there is a song from some famous musical about Hard Knocks. I don't think it's its own musical, though. I think Company might be one. I'm going to try this. Tony winners for Best Musical. Okay, I don't know anything about Company, but I guess it exists. Things with scales? Pianos have scales. Fish have scales. Do tests have scales? Some kinds do, maybe. Rocks? Like there's the Mohs hardness scale for minerals, but that's not really something rocks have. I don't know about super scales. Things with keys? Yes, that's better. Piano, computer, tests. What else has keys? Rock? No. Super. What is super keys? Oh, like a supervisor. They just this is a New York word, right? Like, or they're called a superintendent, I think. They would have keys in an apartment. We just don't call them that here. Like New York stuff creeps in. It's the New York Times. Fair enough. You can be as culturally oppressive as you want, East Coast. But I've never heard anyone on the West Coast talk about the super at an apartment that I can think of. They would have It also could be a more modern, versus older distinction, but I don't think so. I think super is still in vogue for the East Coast, or at least New York City. But here, we would say property manager or something like that. Anyway, the point is these are all things with keys. A test has an answer key. A super has keys to your apartment, or the whole building, really. A computer has keys, and a piano has keys. And the rest of these are school of. Which is obviously what you think of when you see Hard Knocks. But I didn't see the rest until now. Until I had narrowed down what was going on here. They have keys. So School of Fish, School of Thought, School of Rocks, School of Hard Knocks. These are all different kinds of schools, right? School of Fish is a group of animals. School of Hard Knocks is an idiom about a place where you learned by getting beat up. School of Rock is a movie, basically. Maybe it meant something before the movie? I don't know. Anyway, a School of Thought. I mean, you guys know what all these mean. I don't know why I'm telling you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.